So welcome to this 30-minute talk. We will discover a bit more in detail our next destination. I would like to thank everybody that I know and unknown face here. And I would like, again, thanks Joss for presenting the excuse of France, unfortunately. So, as you know, after 3 conferences in the east of Europe, the board and the community want to come back to the west side. And so we proposed last year, I think the call was made in September. And we wait until end of December to have some proposal. Unfortunately, we only get one. But this one was a bit too far in west side, so the board refused to follow it. And we are actively being people that we know that are able to handle the new destination. And our new destination will be so on the west side of Geeko meridian. You can already take the coordinate to go there. The Hague is particularly known to be an international city, hosting a lot of conferences. The nuclear one was done just last month in March, and it also is well known to host the World Justice International Institution. So, I prepare for you a small overlooking of this. So, wait, do not disturb the previous.
Connecting minds, the ultimate challenge. Your next conference needs a place that fuels imagination. A place that inspires clear thinking. The Hague is a vibrant seaside city in the Netherlands, bursting with character, with a truly international outlook, offering both historic and cutting-edge architecture, culture, and art. Combine that with miles and miles of sandy beaches and a fresh sea breeze that clears the mind. The Hague has conferencing in its DNA. The city has grown into a world center for peace, justice, and diplomacy.
More than 80 nations and organizations have been brought together here in The Hague.
Here is where the world comes to reflect and align its moral compass. The Hague is open to what moves the world, and that's why the world is here. You'll find a choice of excellent hotels, ranging from classic to cutting-edge design, all staffed with driven hospitality professionals. Delegates connect naturally. The Hague is a compact, convenient city with 2 international airports close by, an ultra-modern network of roads, rail and waterways, and short distances between points of interest. The logistics of conference organization in The Hague are problem-free.
This conference is critical to our way forward.
For your way forward to an exceptional conference or meeting, think connection. Think inspiration. Think The Hague. Hague.
It's not me that do that video. I think it presents a place, and especially the good choice to go there. It's quite easy to connect, and I will discover a bit more later. So we already asked Hans to drill a bit around all the conference center and try to find a good place for Geeko. We are not nuclear things or any government. His first choice would be Omniversum. I hate it. Universum is a kind of IMAX theater. It has a capacity of 300 seats and is often used for different events like symposia. Presentation. It would be has an excellent kickoff location with option for doing breakout session and something like this. So Hans really want to get there. It's first choice for him. But okay, first choice is not always you get it. So he looked around, and the second place he chose was museum. Museum, as the name said, was founded as a museum for education. I'm sorry, I'm not able to pronounce the Dutch word for that. And it hosts also a variety of events yearly, like having several different rooms and halls together. Hans remember well the social part of the party of the conference last year in Thessaloniki, so he's quite attached to get some social place to make it, more connecting people. And we also already have a backup place, which is Babylon. If something goes wrong with previous place, it has all what the board and the community ask for a conference, so the room, the place, the outside for the social. Okay, now, just in case you don't know, Hans is quite non-openSUSE member, quite really active in different part of our project. And I present to you his backup guy, which is Robin. And both of them are well trained to prepare events. They do it, oops, sorry. They do it regularly in Netherlands for making concert or some hackfests for thousands of people. So we can trust them. But after all, they will not do all the work together. We will have to commit ourselves to help them to make our next conference a big success. That's sounds like an evidence. A few more things. As you see in the video, travel is really, really easy to go there. It's well connected internationally by plane. So you have one airport at 15 minutes by taxi. The other one, Schiphol, is 20 minutes by train. So there is also a lot of international train connection from all over Europe. You see that on video. Brussels is 1.5 hours, for example, and there is even train for UK. Inside the city, it is quite easy to work, get a taxi, a bus, tram, and if you are enough brave, you can rent a bike. You see the hotel, there is a lot of hotel. I think we will check a bit more to get good deal, doing our best for our future guests. And Hans already sent us some idea about the leisure and social part of the conference. So he is looking for a barbecue party, perhaps in front of the seaside and something like this. So he has a lot of crazy idea to really make something cool next year. So that's awesome for us. So like, at least. Now I would like to present you a kind of timeline to get there from today to our next conference. I will call it D-Day -2, where, okay, everything is packed. At -4, we should have our program published. At -4, the TSP second call should be done. At -5, we should try to get our conference advertised in paper magazine. At -5, the CFP second call is made to fill the hole we could have inside our program. -6, I would say, okay, the keynote speakers are known, and we could count on them. Yeah, sounds like a bit crazy, More to come. I would say at -7, sponsor hunt, kindly and friendly hunt. At -8, could be nice to have the first round of call for paper. -8 is just a bit before, the perfect time to have our artwork and website ready. -9, location and the date should be fixed. Minus a number is, there is a missing thing, is the unit. We can choose. D, a bit stressful. I think weeks, a bit too short. I would say we should perhaps plan or try our best to plan that in months. Next year will be the first time we really have 1 year behind us to organize the conference. The last two have less than 1 year, and even Thessaloniki was done in seven months. So OSC15 has this chance to get out and to be prepared in the long-term things. So, and the D-Day, we should arrive at that. Are you in? Are you going to that project crazy? For sure, we have a lot of things that we want to achieve. We really hope, fight, and spend a lot of time and energy to do that. Whatever we want to achieve, we will have to stick a bit more together and try our best, like we do every time, but perhaps time to find another way to do things, to be a bit more efficient about how we do things. We will have retro feedback about what's happened last year, what's happened this year, and how we would like to draw the thing in the future. I would say we can try something that is quite easy, is a bit more team and inter-team communication. I say the conference needs hard work, news, CFP, OSM, website. It's bundle a lot of team, and perhaps we could do better with communicating and synchronizing the effort of the different teams. Let's remember me something that happened this Friday. A Canadian guys come, he sees the light, the flag, enter and just ask, "Who are you? What are you doing? Are you changing the world?" We answer, "Yes." He said, "Cool, continue that, please." He ran after his girlfriend after that. So, I will stop bugging now. 3 hugs for everybody. I hope we will have a lot of people that feel invested and want to get involved inside the next conference. We will try to get people there, but all the community are in charge of his own event. So that would be my conclusion. You can remove the you and you and make we, because I'm in him. Thanks. Question? Yeah.
Is there any plan already how long it will be? Because this was now supposed to be 5 days, and I think maybe a lot of people are scared by 5 days because it takes them 1 week out of their normal life. They have to take vacation or will be apart from work. So this is maybe a concern for people to come or not.
So I can answer that. So the 5 days was really, I guess, a miscommunication. So the idea is to have the same format, to have the welcome reception on Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday program. So it's a 4-day, really a 4-day event, and then the Monday, basically half a day, so that people can get back out. So it's basically we're interested to keep this format as much as possible. Of course, it depends on the venue whether we can get Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, like we did here, right? So there may be flexibility that it has to shift, but the format is basically, I think it works for us with the welcome reception the night before, and then 4 days or 3.5 days of program. So that's the goal, to keep it to that format.
Okay, why Monday? From my point of view, we didn't succeed before having Monday. I mean, we had people around, but it was kind of, okay, I'm leaving anytime soon. We didn't have many attendees on Monday. So from other perspective, it feels like, okay, if my presentation is on Monday, it's because nobody cares. So.
No, I think the Monday will certainly look like this one is. I think it should be a good day for the workshop, even if it's after the event party, to get perhaps, yes, more formalized workshop for on Monday, and talks are mainly stick to Friday, Saturday and Sunday.
So my presentation is on Monday, and I don't feel nobody cares. So, okay. The second part is, though, if you say the conference ends on Sunday, then people will start leaving Sunday afternoon. And then you're just making it basically a whole day shorter. Okay, so people will always leave, and that is general. People generally leave on the last day of the conference. They start leaving on the last day of the conference. Even if you say Sunday is the last day of the conference, then you will see what you see now on Monday will happen on Sunday, and then basically we will only have a two and a half day event. And we don't really want that, because we then have too much content for those days. So that's why Monday is there. Gives us an opportunity to keep people really until the end of the day on Sunday.
Another question, remark?
Because just to make a small review, Monday used to happen because SUSE Labs was there. So they used the past, besides last year and this year, the past was with SUSE Labs. So the workshops and all of stuff were with them. Remember?
What happened in Prague?
Yeah. Prague and Nuremberg as well.
Yeah, centrifuge, yeah.
So in Nuremberg, we already had planned the Monday before SUSE Labs decided to join the conference. So that's not quite, Monday is not there because SUSE Labs at once was co-located. Actually, they decided after we already had the plans for Nuremberg and the timeline to join in. So the Monday is not there because of SUSE Labs. It's really there so that we can make sure that we have a conference where we can fill up 3 days. If we take the Monday away, you will see that people will start leaving on Sunday afternoon, and then basically we'll lose a whole day. And we generally have plenty of content. I mean, you can see today is pretty full, and tomorrow we have some workshops. So generally we have the content.
Sunny?
This meeting will happen on next April, May. Maybe you mentioned, but I missed this part. Sorry.
Yeah, I think I forget to say. Normally, so it's now a ticket rule to have openSUSE conference in spring, so in March, April, May time frame. I think the best period is really the end of April. Hans already checked with, because there is some recurrent event happening in the Hague. And mostly it is, we have to avoid the last week of April because it's kind of even with royal family there. And so just the week before the end of April, which is good because Eastern is quite at the beginning of the month. So what happens as events, cultural events and something like this will be before and after the conference. So we should have a slow week for that.
Thank you.
Other questions? All right, thank you.
Thanks.